I've worked as an EMT in Colorado for 15 years. I've seen just about everything: highway crashes, heart attacks, hiking injuries. And after all that time, one thing still scares me more than anything: how unprepared most people are. A few months ago, I got a call on a rural road outside Boulder. Family SUV flipped over, mom and two kids inside. A bystander tried to help, but he didn't know how. He froze the moment he realized how serious it was. When we got there, she was still conscious, but fading fast. He just kept repeating, "I didn't know what to do. I was afraid to touch her." And honestly, I don't blame him. Most people freeze when it happens in real life. That moment reminded me of something simple but powerful. There are only three things that truly save lives before we arrive: pressure to stop the bleeding, air to keep them breathing, and warmth to prevent shock. Three things that sound simple, but without the right tools, you can't do any of them. We stabilized her long enough for the helicopter to arrive, and she made it. But if that bystander had known what to do, if he'd had even basic equipment, it could have been a completely different story. That's why I keep a real first aid kit in my truck at all times. Not because I'm an EMT, but because I've seen what happens when you don't have one. The one I use is from Survivex. I found it on Amazon. It's due for real emergencies, with an Israeli bandage for pressure, a CPR mask for air, and a thermo blanket for warmth. Everything is color-coded and labeled, so when your hands are shaking, you can still find exactly what you need. Most people think it'll never happen to them until it does. So don't wait for someday. Have the basics ready.